Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I want to tell you how the Spendthrift Trust saves you tons of money on your federal taxes. I also have a podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains. Now, the Spendthrift Trust is legal, it's patented, and in the IRS Tax Code. The IRS Tax Code is 643B like Bravo. Again, 643B like Bravo. This comes from England when King Henry VIII started the Church of England. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, and they went way back in history to the Magna Carta, and it is contract law that has come from England before the United States was the United States. The law firm I work on behalf of has a trust that is turning 350 years old in 2023. I don't know if you realize this, but the IRS tax code was only started in 1913 when we were in World War I and was not supposed to be, keep going here. Now, the true title for the Spendthrift Trust, so y'all have this, it's irrevocable, complex, discretionary, non-grantor Spendthrift Trust. Irrevocable goes from generation to generation. Complex, it can hold money day to day, year to year, decade to decade. Irrevocable, complex, discretionary. Whoever the trustee or trustees are, they can make the rules for all the beneficiaries. I'm a kind trustee. I don't make the rules for my family. Non-grantor. This makes it completely private, and it's not hard to do, but people get stuck on this all the time. You are going to need someone who is not a beneficiary and someone you do not invest with. Sign up for the trust and sign away from the trust. It's just a bunch of paperwork, and you'll need their social security number. True story. Yesterday, I just worked with a client. I was a non-grantor for them. I gave them my address. Boy, did I mess that up. He asked me on the spot, and I'm like, I have to figure out what my zip code is. I'm dyslexic. I always have to look at things. So sorry to do that to my new client. And then Spendthrift. This has gone in front of the U.S. Supreme Court twice, and both times it has been the Supreme Court has I don't know what you call honored in front of the Spendthrift Trust. It can enter any contract and do business on its behalf. So you have all that information. Congratulations. Now, I do break up the trust into two parts. The business trust is for 1099 income earners. I don't care if you're a salesperson. I got two car salesmen. One gentleman is doing Porsches. Congratulations to him in Los Angeles. Woohoo, getting 1099 income. And another gentleman is in Detroit doing Cadillacs. So yes, 1099 income. Or business brokers, or affiliate marketers, or I have a business trust because I sell online education. Yay, Sally. So that is for 1099. If you're a real estate agent or anything else, any other profession making 1099 income, you will save up to 70% on your federal taxes year after year after year after year. Great. Now, the beneficial Spendthrift Trust is for investors. I don't care if you're a passive investor, if you're a real estate investor, if you're a crypto investor, crypto miner, if you're in the stock market, if you're doing options trading, Forex trading, anything like that. This is how the beneficial Spendthrift Trust is going to help you year after year after year. It's going to stop you from paying capital gains. Short-term capital gains are 23.8%. If you do auction houses, if you do wholesale houses, fix and flips, and everything else. True story, I found out about this trust because in July of 2020, I took down the deal of the week. $20,000 for a bank-owned reverse mortgage that was going to go to auction for at $50,000. July 2020, middle of COVID, I had 13 minutes to figure out how he's going to save $7,100 on that $30,000 in between. That's how I became a client of the law firm, and that's how I started teaching the mastermind in my real estate group. So that's short-term capital gains. Long-term capital gains, if you're selling a business or selling something more than a year, you're going to either pay 15% or 20%. I'm helping someone sell a restaurant. He's 69, his wife's 68. This is a retirement. Because they got the Spendthrift Trust, they're either going to save $460,000 at 15% or $600,000 at 20%. That's a lot of money for their retirement. His wife called me in tears. She knew about the trust, but she didn't know how much they were going to sell. She called me in happy tears, happy tears. The joke was they were going to talk to the guy who does My Lottery Dream Home and look for a two-bedroom condo. Their restaurants in Kentucky, they're moving to Florida, and they're going to look for a two-bedroom condo in Florida. Okay, interest income. If you're a passive investor, if you're a Forex investor, if you are doing the BRRRR strategy, I personally have notes. That's interest income. Dividend income, if you're in the stock market, if you're doing options trading, futures trading, if you're doing binary tradings, that's dividend income. Rental income, if you are a short-term rental with Airbnb, Verbo, or traveling nurses, or if you have 7 doors, 20 doors, 30 doors, 50 doors, yes, you can take depreciation. You still can do this in the trust, but rental income is also going to be deferred year after year after year. And finally, royalties. If you're an author, a screenwriter, artist, or if you're in NFT world, NFT real estate, NFT crypto, or NFT artwork, you're going to save those taxes year after year after year. Just to give you an idea, I can't tell you how much you're going to save in taxes because interest income, dividend income, and rental income, there's 7 different layers between 10% to 37%. Whatever is your tax bracket, that's what you're going to save. Royalties, a little bit better. It's between 10% to 35%, 7 different layers. If I can help you save money on your taxes, if I can do it, you can do it. This is the same trust that the Rockefellers have and what the US presidents have. I do have to say this, 97% of the trusts out there, my mom and dad had this, and this is what Susie Orman talks about on PBS television. Only thing those trusts do is avoid going through probate when someone dies. My mom and dad's trust dissolved after I do my father's 2022 taxes. All the money is dispersed between my 2 brothers and I. This is not your mom and dad's trust. This trust is, 1, going to save you on federal taxes. 2, it's going to keep your information 100% private. And 3, it's going to keep you from paying any judgments if you get sued. I can't stop you from getting sued. I'm sorry for that, but you won't pay anything because you own nothing but control everything. Again, my name is Sally Gimmon. My website is thetrustisyou.com. My new podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. I have 20 episodes out. If you listen to my podcast, please like it. I'm trying to grow that audience. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.